All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak, Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of great millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing this word with true sincerity and charity and risk your lives to do so. First and foremost, the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, and many other false names. His only true name is Yahweh, which means he is or he exists. And Bahasham, meaning in the name, Ba'an Hada, Sham name, which is the only way to get to the Heavenly Father, which is through his only begotten Son, whose name is Yahweh Shai, which means he saves or he delivers. And that salvation and deliverance only pertains to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, no matter what you believe. And you speckled birds, they may look like the other nations, but your seed line, meaning who your father is, goes back to a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American, which that would make you a biblical Hebrew Israelite by blood, according to Numbers 1 and verse 18, because you are whatever nation your father is. And the Rechak Kodash is the Holy Spirit, Rechak being spirit, Kodash holy, which is how we're able to do these lessons, go out on the highways and byways, and ultimately do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's all done through the Rechak Kodash, which is the Holy Spirit, which is the holy angels. And today I want to get into this quick lesson, and I'm going to title it, Esau will be cut off. All right, Esau will be cut off. All right, you have a lot of people, mainly these false Christians, right, these false believers of this Holy Bible, who believe that Esau can be saved, every nation can be saved, but that's not what the scriptures say, man. The scriptures say that Esau, Edom, will be cut off. Esau, Edom, will be destroyed, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai by the nation of Israel, all right? And it is rightfully so that this man be destroyed. He is the wicked, all right? He is a cancer to the planet Earth, and he is ultimately the ultimate enemy to Yahweh Shema Shai. He is the wicked, all right? And the Lord, when he brings in the kingdom of heaven, there will be no need for the wicked. There will be no need for Esau, Edom, man. All right, after his 1,000 years of hardcore slavery for all the, wickedness that he has done to the nation of Israel, or all the wickedness that he has done to the planet Earth, all right, this man has to pay. All right, and after his payment, he will be no more. So this is the book of Obadiah 1 and verse 10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." All right, so this man has always had violence against us. All right, and actually makes me think about Numbers. All right, I was about to get this Exodus, but let me get this real quick. Not Exodus. Well, yeah, Exodus 2. All right, but Ezekiel 35. I'll say it out loud, so just stay on my mind. Bear with me. I'll be a little bugged. Let's see Numbers. Yep. Let's see. Bear with me. All right, I started at 14. This is Numbers 20 and 14. It says, "And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom. Thus said thy brother Israel, thou knowest all the travail that have befallen us, how our fathers went down into Egypt, and we, Salakia, and we have dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. And when we cried unto Yahweh, he heard our voice, and sent an angel, and have brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy border. Let us pass, I pray thee, through thy city. We will not pass through the fields, nor through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells." All right, so we just wanted to pass through. We didn't want anything else from Esau. It says, "We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn to the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy borders." And Edom said unto him, "Thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword. So this man wanted to kill us. He's always had this spirit on him. Got to get another precept. This is why it's fuck this man. Fuck Esau. All right, he's going to pay for everything he's done. Every wicked mindset he had against the nation of Israel, you're going to pay for all this shit. This is Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob. All right, now this is, all right, the actual man Esau. All right, his lineage, his bloodline, they all have the same spirit of this devil, man. You know, which Esau today is a self-proclaimed white man. If you don't know that by now, you living under a rock. All right, that is who Esau Edom is. Jacob is a so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, speckled birds that look like the other nations, but seed line goes back to either a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American. That is who Jacob is. All right. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So this man has always had hatred for the nation of Israel, and that is never going to change until he is utterly eradicated. So hey, you got to pay for this, man. And we never did nothing to you. We never did a goddamn thing to this man, man. He just hates us because he's wicked and we're righteous. Hey, another precept. It's balance, man. This is the way the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai created this this thing to be. You have to have a righteous, you have to have a wicked. Just as you have left, you have right. Let's see. Yep, this is Sirach 33 and 14. 13 says, as a clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, which is Yahweh Shema Shai, to render to them as like it him best. So whatever it's all in the pleasure and in the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Just as that Romans the 9th chapter says, the potter cannot speak against the creator, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so Esau can't say, well, why am I the wicked? Why can't I be Jacob? Because you're the wicked, nigga. All right. That's why, because the Lord created you to be the wicked. So-called white people, why are we Esau? Why can't we be saved? Because the Lord made you to be that way. Just what it is. Thank Yahweh Shema Shai that we are in that stead, man. You know? But that's just what it is, man. We're the righteous and you're the wicked. Just as you got Batman and the Joker. Batman, the Joker can't come off the fucking page and say to the writer, why am I evil? Why do I hate Batman? Because this is the role. This is your role in this story. Just is what it is. It says good is set against evil and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner and the sinner against the godly. So look unto all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. All right, just as I say, you have left, you have right. You can, think of any creation that Yahweh Shema Shai has is always going to be an opposite, an opposing force. So good is set against evil, the godly against the sinner. All right, and Esau Edom is that sinner. He is that wicked, and we are the godly. That's just the way the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai set it up to be. And that is something that is going to be until the very end. It's never going to change. This is Numbers, back in Numbers 20 and 18 again. It says, and Edom said unto him, thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword. And the children of Israel said unto him, we will go by the highway, and if I and my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet. And he said, thou shalt not go through. And Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border. Wherefore Israel turned away from him, and the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, journeyed from Kadesh and came unto Mount Hor. Right, so this devil has to pay for that shit, man. You know, we could have simply just passed through. He could have simply been brotherly, but it's not in his spirit to be brotherly, because he's not a brother. He's an enemy. That is who Esau Edom is, man. He is the enemy to the nation of Israel, enemy to Yahweh Shem Shai. Anybody who wants to say this, man, you're going to perish with him. This is Psalms, and you even have quote-unquote Israelites, all right, those who know that they're Israelites teaching, you know, about the truth of the Israelites. You even have people like that trying to save Esau, man. All right, what do you think the Lord is going to do to niggas like that, man? He's going to destroy their asses because you're not teaching the truth. You're teaching falsehood. You're teaching lies. You're teaching deceit. The Lord ain't going to save Esau, man. It's not going to fucking happen. It says Psalms 83. Man, I'm going to start at 1. Psalms 83 and 1. It says, keep not thou silent, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. All right, so all these nations that the Lord is going to list hates Yahweh Shema Shai, hates his people. It says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagareans, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, which is Esau twice. All right, Edom and Amalek. All right, Amalek is a grandson of Esau, you know. So it says the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur also adjoined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Right, so all of these heathen nations are against the nation of Israel, and who's found within this? Esau, Edom, twice at that, man. Okay, so hey, this man is a natural born enemy to the nation of Israel, to righteousness, to the Lord. So what is it? I'm gonna just go back to this Obadiah 1 and 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And the day thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. Right, when we were carried away by the Babylonians, you know, we went down, we fell. Esau didn't lend a hand to us. He didn't help us. He didn't fight on our side. No, this nigga forwarded the affliction. All right, he was even as one of them. Okay, showing you that this man is our enemy. He's just waiting for our fall, man. Let me see. He's just waiting for our fall. He's just waiting to see us slip up. And once we slip up, he's going to pounce on it, and that is exactly what he did. This is Sirach 12 and let me see. Yep, this is this is Esau. This is Sirach 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. So as soon as our adversity came upon us, that motherfucker was there first to help in our downfall, man. Because he's our enemy. Verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He is our enemy. And that is never going to change. Just as iron rusted is you clean away, and it keeps coming back. You clean away, it comes back. Same shit Esau does, man. He act like he's your friend, but really deep down, he's seeking to kill you. He's seeking to destroy you. You know? You'll make a treaty with him. It'll be a little piece, and then that that birthright, that thought of that birthright festers right back up, and that hatred comes back. It's never going to stop because he is accustomed to do evil. He is accustomed to be the wicked. He is accustomed to hate the nation of Israel. It cannot change. And for that reason, your ass got to be cut off. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. So he's always going to be against us, man. He's always going to be seeking to destroy us. You know? It was some. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Precept camera, man, but this is Obadiah 1:12. It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of, the Exodus. So it says that. Bear with me. All right, this is Exodus 11:7. It says, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that Yahweh doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. So you ain't even supposed to speak against the nation of Israel, let alone, put your hands on us. All right, be our enemy. So even for that reason, and all the things that Esau Edom has done, this man has to go. Right? He has to go, man. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can't, come with reparations and none of that other shit. The only thing that the Lord wants is your blood. Numbers 35:33. It says Obadiah 1:13. Says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. So, when we were escaping, fleeing from that captivity, he was there to round us up, put us to death, Like, all this blood is on your hands, man. And we were leaving out of the land of Egypt. He was smiting the women and the feeble amongst us. Like, the Lord has taken note of all of that, man. Every single little thing that you have done, every thought that you have had against the nation of Israel, everything. You're going to pay for all that shit. And that is why you're going to be eradicated. You're going to be cut off. It says, neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So what the hell is these people talking about that Esau is going to be saved? So what does this mean, man? If Esau can be saved, what does this mean? What does all those other precepts I brought out mean? What it means is that you're just a false prophet. What it means is that you don't understand the Holy Bible. Okay? And the Lord is going to show you people in that day, man. You're going to know that a prophet have been among you. You're going to know that everything that we were saying was directly from Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? America is going to fall. America is going to be destroyed. All of you wicked people in this land that work wickedness, you're going to suffer. Okay? You're going to be destroyed with America. And Esau Edom is going to go into slavery. The heathens are going to go into slavery. Thus said the Bible, man. Because obviously we aren't reading the same thing. It says, verse 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. All of you going to pay. But chiefly Esau Edom. Continually, yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall not be as though they had been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, which are you heathen nations. We're going to put you in captivity. We're going to beat you into shivers, and we're going to lord over you. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and in the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining, there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai have spoken, and the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. So it's not going to be not one goddamn Edomite being saved on the chariots, man, being beamed up from destruction, you know. No, they're going to go into those bunkers, all right, the elites of them. They're going to go into those bunkers, Revelation the 6th chapter, and we're going to round their asses up and put them into hardcore slavery. Psalms 149, man. You know? And they're going to repopulate, okay? They're going to repopulate and bring back all those other Edomites into slavery. And we're gonna have our way with them, man. What is that? I know it's in Job. Bear with me. Yep, this is Job 27:13. The water Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, "This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, who is the wicked." Malachi 1:4. Esau, Edom, and the heritage of the oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. What is Esau, Edom going to receive from the Lord? If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So this man is going to be cut off. All right, his children multiply it's so that they can be numbered to the sword. You know, that's what the Lord is going to bring to this man: is death, destruction, ruin, wasteness, a desolation. All right, when you read in Malachi the 1st chapter, that's the heritage of Esau, Edom: nothingness, ruin. Babylon, man. What is going to happen to Babylon? This shit is going to be turned to a utter wasteland, a utter desert. You know, hey, this man's heritage is a representation of him, because he's going to be cut off. He's going to be destroyed. He's going to be nothing. As we're going to continue, where we just read it, Esau is going to be stubble. He's going to be nothing. This is but yeah, that's the point. All right, Obadiah 1:18. Esau, Edom is going to be cut off, no matter what you people have to say, no matter what you think. This man is going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shema Shai after those 1,000 years of slavery, man, for his wickedness against the nation of Israel. And I got one more precept popped in my head, the Psalms. I'm going to end on this. Psalms 37 and verse 2. It says, "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass." Start at 1. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, because they're in a slippery place." All right, though it seems like they're doing good, seems like the Lord is with them, he's on their side, they're never going to go down. All right, but hey, the Lord is just setting this man up for ultimate destruction. He just letting him just build up sin upon sin upon sin, wicked work upon wicked work upon wicked work. Look at the fucking Jeffrey Epstein files that just came out. And that's just, man, that is one thing that we know of, you know? And this shit is fucking thousands of pages long, man, of wickedness that this man has done. That's just one thing. What about all the other history and shit that this man has done? The fucking bullshit he's putting in our food. They was even talking about, all right, this goddamn devil Epstein putting his DNA, wanted to put his DNA in all the people, you know, everyone in the world, man. Okay, and then we have a idea of how they did it, how they, you know, were planning to do it with that stabby wabby, you know, the 2019 thing, 2020 thing, you know. So, hey, this dude got to go, man, you know. So, hey, though it seems like, hey, the Lord is with him, he's not. This man is in a slippery place. "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. So this man is about to be cut down like the grass, man, very, very soon. So don't fret, right? The Lord is on his way back, and he will, raise up the nation of Israel above Esau, Edom, and all the rest of these heathen nations. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom, Kwam Yashra Allah, Wa Abad Babal.